Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Strategic Command War in the Pacific. Welcome back in October 43, after we just destroyed or fought this massive naval battle here, the second huge one versus Japanese Navy, and we managed to annihilate most of their battle fleet. There's some surviving units, of course, here, these submarines here, this aircraft carrier here in this Merauke harbor, which we also bombed down to its pieces, so in the end I'm also quite optimistic to let them not escape, and after this then we should finally have full control over the seas, let's say, or at least massive superiority. So yeah, that's a great one. However, it's October 43, of course, and we have to make ground on the ground as well, and this is so far only happening in China, where the Chinese freed Hong Kong and kept the pressure here high on Gansu and so forth. So we're actually in Fujian province. I'm actually quite optimistic to push them at least to Fushu over time, just with the supply situation, with the assist of our heavy bombers over here. But we shall see. It's it's still interesting, still tight, and we are getting we're getting more reinforcements on the ground every turn. So let's see what we can do. But before we waste any more time, and I think we did everything last turn, let's just jump right into it and see what the AI, since I forgot to mention, guys, the enemy, of course, is here, the veteran AI. We started this Let's Play right after the release of the game, so just to get an overview what's going on. So yeah, before we get in, of course, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to keep me going, motivate me, and push this channel a little bit, so I hopefully can deliver and produce even more and even more sophisticated content in the future. Thank you for your support, and now let's jump right into it and see what the enemy did. Or it's going to do. Mao and Spice's force is ready to fight the Japanese, sure. Long-range aircraft for the US, that's very helpful. And the winter seems to come here in central China with a lot of mud and and 700 MPP for the US, stabilizing really at a high level these days. We could actually re-evaluate the amount of supplies we're sending to Australia, since everything is secure now, and we still don't really fully know what the role of the Australians is going to be. But we shall see. I couldn't read it to you, sorry. Everybody's morale was bolstered by something. Here, destroyer here next to our little forepost. Okay, the enemy or the AI seems to really be greedy or eager to make use of their units, since I'm not evacuating, rather attacking with half-fresh submarines and trying to get through our carriers. But that was, thank God we have some screens over there, and now there we go, the enemy battleship passing two submarines of ours and gets absolutely sunk. That was fantastic. Beautiful. Sometimes nice to see when your plans work out. Flying Tigers in action again. Here, we pushed over the river here actually with these tanks. Very vulnerable position, I guess, but a little bit of luck we can survive. Yeah, the bombardment seems to be not super effective though. Our fighters seem not to be in the best shape, or at least taking way higher damage than the enemy. This is a surprising advance here in the north from the enemy, since he's heavily outnumbered. I was rather thinking that we might start pushing on Beijing soon. Okay, nothing really worrisome. I feel like Japan is really losing its offensive momentum or punch really slowly. I mean, yeah, we're pushing them back. We are doing heavy damage, of course, they are. But there hasn't been, like, I think there was not a single full loss this turn. Whilst, yeah, when I loaded this save, it was actually like 7 or destruction news of Japanese ships came up to me, so... Yeah, the tide of the war is definitely shifting more and more and more. It's just about question how fast are we to, yeah, make them surrender. I mean, we're doing the atomic bombs, so at some point we can just also try to get closer to Japan mainland and place our strategic bombers there. Cynically, that is always an option. MacArthur is angry at Mountbatten's appointment as head of the Southeast Asia Command. Yeah, MacArthur, stay a little bit angry. You're just sitting in Darwin, I think. And the Mutsu has been sunk. Very nice. On Taiwan. Okay, and we get one communist garrison and an Australian court. No huge substantial reinforcements, but something. Alright guys, then as always we're gonna get in the very north and start with the Northern Army. Re-2 attacks, not very great, but in the end we can maybe take out an army, so actually I'll go for it. Oh no, 2-3 in this case. It turns out to be a 1-2 at least something. Oh, we can't even catch up, but we can move the front a little bit forward. I think these communist garrisons here, we wanted to outnumber the enemy in the long term, right? Just like have them trickle through somewhere maybe. One attacks are definitely something we want to do. Nah. Do we want to... Oh. Let's try to encircle them a bit more here. Probably the supply is going to be horrible. I think this hex we can in the mountains, they can't push through here easily, so let's do that. Definitely increasing the pressure over here. Let's reinforce these communists. Are those guys still working? I think so, right? Yeah, they're fortifying here. 4th Army remaining next to Yichang. Yeah, Wuhan we're not pushing right now. Definitely our focus is down here. Wow, but it's really impressive how hardcore the enemy is suffering over here. That's impressive. Really nice to see. I think I'll bring these boys, the 10th Division, down here to actually guard Hong Kong. So I think I'll take these Dare to Die special forces over here. Because over here Luton can be defended by this one army at the moment. Fire on Gansu. We can conquer the town, very nice. Pushing them even further back, okay. Wait, this means basically that these guys over here, these special forces, are cut off any supplies, which is great. That's, even though if there are no tanks here in the mountains, it's a terrible idea, but I do want to push our advance as much as possible. And keep the pressure high, that's why we're doing it. In best case, take Nanchang also very soon. To support this, I'm going to bombard also Nanchang's supply area. Despite our flying tigers, that's down to 4, that's really bad. Nevertheless, we need to take this, like, now this offensive here enjoys some kind of priority right now. I'm happy to even invest or like risk some bombers. And these tacos. Oh wow, this cap is almost taking out these boys here. That's crazy. Next turn, I think we can also take out Chantu over here, and wow, Japanese defense down here in southern China is actually really crumbling. That's amazing to see. Then let's continue over here, see what the Chinese and Indians can do in Burma. Not too much at this point, but look at this Indian army that is coming along over here. Times are slowly getting really better. Let's have this corps move up here to the river, so we're next to Mandalay again, which is really great. These special forces. Let's slowly get them out. Maybe we're using them for invasions actually, and rather bring this army in artillery position, anti-air. Yeah, somehow they're really annoyingly dug in, but it is what it is. Paratroopers get their infantry weapons upgrade, that's important. British fighters get an upgrade. I think they have to retreat these forces in no time, basically, since, yeah, a mono like this looks like they can't hold this for way longer. Then we've got the Truant. I think now the time, after years of basic service here next to the other months, you can go back to the harbor and maybe get your well-deserved upgrade soon. Whilst the Tally-Ho submarine is going in and blocking here the Strait of Malacca. Then, oh yeah, 55 for the Brits. I started to reinforce the Royal Indian Navy, so let's bring actually the carrier Air Force group to 10 with the Indomitable. Yes. And are we doing any upgrades? I think we can't really afford that, but that's fair. Destroyer keeps on controlling these supply lines that haven't become at all. But nice, slowly. Yeah, we have also a British fleet in the Indian Ocean. Which, I don't know, when we have, basically we have these paratroopers, we do have these Chittagong special forces, right? Chindits, I mean, we have the 3rd Commandos. If we get them out of the main army over here, we could consider landing with the paratroopers and the commandos either at Rangoon, or, I mean, even on Sumatra, or down here next to Singapore somewhere. This opens up another... Maybe that's a great idea to like flank everything alongside our other operations that are starting soon. With like the 1st Marine Division is already in the boats. The American Corps is falling soon. Well, let's do it one after another. Yeah, so much about basically Indian Ocean. Over here in the Pacific. Let's see, we do have here these 2 Japanese submarines that I would like to take care of. And yeah, the escort carriers, by the way, is a great way to fight them normally. Unfortunately, we didn't cause any damage over here. Okay, the control boats are normally also great, but this time not. Yeah, I also don't want to waste now my submarine attacks or my attacks on the submarines, all of them with the aircraft carriers, since... yeah. There's also maybe some remaining surface ships around. Let's find the aircraft carrier first, since... let's see if he's still in Merauke. I doubt it. Nope. Can't be that far, actually. Oh god, I could not hear. Interesting. Where did he go to? It's really this carrier really escaping. Is he somewhere over here or here? I don't. What kind of... We have the medium bombers over here. Let's try to find out. This harbor is empty, so can't be there. We have our Far Eastern strategic bombers. Let's check all the harbors we can reach. Nope, not here. At least with this one we're doing reconnaissance on 2. Also not here. How did it get out with this little supply? Where's Ambon? Okay, there's a destroyer. Oh, sadly the medium bombers can't get there. Yeah, the one long-range aircraft would have made the difference. That's why I'm rather getting them also right away here in the medium bombers. Well, I mean, we could go and hunt them down with the Oakland light cruiser. We have the seals up. I think we're going to send the Nevada battleship actually down here just to make sure that the carrier is not hiding next to the Australian coast, which would have been quite a surprise, but no, it's not. Where did she go? Didn't... Very, very interesting. Are we sending the light cruiser to take on the Arashi destroyer? Probably the only unit that can really get there, right? Well, I'm gonna try to find as many ships and strike their supply lines now hard with the subs that we have available. This one, the seal is going here for quick upgrades, and then from here we can operate and screen all these areas. Then let's lose these Australian marine bombers, at least maritime bombers, to clear off these wasted enemies not hiding somewhere here. No, really not. Where did the aircraft carrier go? What a surprise! But I mean, this case, then we can use our other carriers now to fight off the submarines over here, even though they're highly inefficient. That's so annoying. Okay, let's get the Saragota. Basically needs to go to Melbourne. Or they needs to go to a level 10. She was hurt so hard. Let's bring the Houston heavy cruiser to Melbourne. Therefore freeing the ports or the docks in Newcastle. You very hurt Saragota getting their well-deserved repairs. And we've got this Australian destroyer. Like this. So we've got our maritime bombers that could. Oh, damn it. These tactical bombers, of course, they don't have the range. Then we keep on complaining about range. They get their upgrades, of course. Maps enable that really, wow, quite expensive one, but they should be fully suited for anything. These boys here up to 6. No, that's not good. Let's do one attack in this case. And then move here. Hunger forces. Infantry weapons, but 2. I mean, they're almost also kind of ready for a new landing approach, right? In Rabaul, now seeing it fully discovered, is not strongly defended. It's just one garrison and one anti-air. If we land here, the garrison with this tactical bombers, I'm pretty sure we can take out Rabaul super quickly. Is it worth the action? I almost think so, since this Rabaul is also the capital of the New Britain over here, and I mean, it probably just gives us Lottengau. Nevertheless, it takes the enemy's operational base here in the area, and I don't know how about Bougainville or Buin. Solomons. Ah, it's the Solomons, okay, that's something else. those boys here. Oh yeah, the fighters can attack. With no success, unfortunately. Then let's see, where can our beloved 1st Marines go? I told you Mindanao was probably the one target I'm envisaging here in the Philippines for a quick end. Yeah, as a really, I mean, Mindanao, we don't have to really go for Manila right away, but just establishing ourselves here as a air base or something, basically is in between Indonesia, Philippines, Japanese supply lines, so this sounds very, very tempting. So we bring the 1st Marines in these areas. And yeah, because I do want them in halfway, they need some escort or some support. Therefore, I'm bringing the Essex carrier not too much into action this turn. I'd rather have them resupply Finchhaven, since some aircraft carriers support the same with the Hornet. Yeah, I think we need them, and yeah, Hornet's getting their resupply at Port Moresby. And we need to cover this entire operation, of course. Then let's bring these quick match Australian destroyers. Baltimore heavy cruisers way too hurt. Yeah, you quickly get to Rockhampton for repairs. Then, okay, the Windson's heavy cruiser is ready for action. That's good. Bring it next here to New Guinea. We have some, yeah, we don't need too much, to be honest, so that's the good thing. These guys. Yeah, I'm gonna send the Oakland light cruiser over here. Okay, interestingly, the Ambon here was also not occupied with the aircraft carrier since they moved in. So I don't know, maybe he just had like too much supply, they slipped off somehow. Or I missed something, I'm not sure. The Colorado battleship, let's slowly have them move upwards back to Hawaii, basically. We've got the Wondergrift HQ, yeah, these guys, and the Marine paratroopers. All of those units I would like to... Paratroopers were also... for Indonesia, actually quite smooth. I think I'm bringing those guys to Darwin, whilst the HQ will support the Marines over time. Just like we are lacking harbors right now. I don't want to get caught. Maybe let's free up some harbors we don't need so badly, because, for example, in North Carolina we can also move towards Hawaii. Some of these, yeah, same with the South Dakota. Nobody needs them. Don't need them urgently soon. Free up some harbors. Well, what about here? Okay, this is the New Mexico in Tasmania, that's fine. Any repairs that are urgent? Yeah, let's repair these Iowas immediately. So we have a super heavy battleship in full strength, that's kind of desirable. Let's see, where were our transports? We do have the paratroopers. I said I'm going to bring to Darwin, but they can't reach the destination yet, so let's hide them. The Marines, the HQ. I think I also wanted to put these guys on amphibious, yes. Where did they go? Whoa, that's not the best spot. Okay, and I can also bring Eichelberger directly to... As a landing, why not actually, right? Landing for... Oh. Only thing I'm a little bit scared is here the... situation, but yeah, let's get them all on ships, we need to get going. Shouldn't complain about anything. Should we get the Australians also on ships? Yeah, I think maybe it's also time to upgrade our tanks over here. Yeah, first Marine tanks before they just land here around. We want to use them sooner or later. Do we need them so quickly? Nah. It's very expensive. Need more repairs that urgently need to be... Oh yeah, absolutely. Here the Enterprise carrier needs to definitely max her carrier group again. That's urgent, since the carriers we definitely want to keep operational. Oh, here's more paratroopers. These guys go to Mindanao, I guess, then. Whilst the others go to Darwin. That's absolutely fine. 3rd Marines. Just moving them forward. We will see where we need them. We need to put them on their amphibious ships anyways. The Alabama battleship coming in as... So, yeah, you see like some going to repairs or for their decommissionment. Some are coming in. We have a constant... What we're really not lacking in is battleships. I think from what I know about the Pacific War, in reality, I think the American or US Navy used them mostly also as a bombardment unit for amphibious operations or yeah, also as anti-aircraft units, I think, with massive upgrades in anti-aircraft for as carrier force. But in general, I think battleships have been phased out a little bit at this point. Well, Roy Moore still at 0 supply, but our Marines can't take them out. One more bombardment hit by the New Jersey. Don't feel very comfy actually having here the New Jersey in this tiny port. Well, it is what it is. Now, finally, both in our first level 2 submarine marching here next to Okinawa into the main, main spot of Japanese shipping or commercial shipping, I would say. So this is gonna help us a lot. The 4th Marines. What else do we... Are they... This is transport, no amphibious ships. Are they? I'm a little bit confused right now. Are they in their troop transport, right? Let's have a quick look how troop transports and amphibious ships look like. Not that these as amphibious, of course. Actually, then let's bring them to Kiaba Line, right? This is... So we can secure this and we're closer to the front. I think this makes a hell of a sense, yeah. Well, at some point I'm gonna regret it being so careless and just shipping goods over the open ocean. Okay, what do we got here? The Bunker Hill carrier. Yeah, let's give you the... Come on, you can... Or like tech upgrade or 10. Yeah, tech is more important. Picking you up super hard. Single destroyer, okay. As you guys know, I decided against upgrading all the battleships, only the super heavy ones. Let's get all these upgrades in. Long-range aircraft. Oh, this is strategic bombers. Okay. Well, I'm getting you the upgrades first and then we operate them somewhere next turn. Okay, looking good over here. So much to do these days. Oh yeah, we have this John D. Ford destroyer in Perth that we can upgrade. Or repair that. Okay, it looks like we haven't missed out on anything. We've got 190 MPPs for the US to invest into research or stuff. And this is now probably just a kind of prestige move. Let's get at least, if you consider what I just told about these massive anti-air cruisers and so forth, let's get at least one anti-aircraft defense out. So we have a little bit higher level to represent that. But I know it's not necessary. I don't have the feeling it's so necessary right now, but why not? We are really living in a kind of abundance. And the Australians, I said, I think I wanted to get another tank out with them, right? That was... No, I didn't, because they were already... I can only do one. Let's get this core out. The communists in China. What I wanted to do then in this case was, I think, to get medium bombers. We're doing ground attack research with the Australians now, right? Yeah. How much is this? 300. I need 150 for the long range. Let's then get him out with all we can. Come on, 1 medium bomber for the Australians. That is really nice to see. And the Chinese. Let's give them mobility. This might be really this. We can apply to all land units, kinda. Let's also do ground attack weapons once, since we have a tactical bomber. This time is this turn is the research turn. And that's it, and then we save up the rest. Soviet Union. Anything really important, and it's double shit production. Yeah, come on. Why not? So we can, if they come into the game, we can really quickly do everything. Ooh, intense turn. I think today I'm gonna leave it for this very one, but we continue very soon. This was like, there was just a lot to do, and I think a lot to happen in the next two. So let's, yeah, stay tuned, focus on the next ones. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see, what you would do, what what your ideas and suggestions would be. Let me know down in the comments. I'm always happy to answer. And apart from this, of course, as I said before, if you haven't yet, it would be simply fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription to help me out and motivate me a bit. Thank you for your support so much. And then, most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.